Now, sniffers. A sniffer is something that sniffs the wire. It basically has a NIC, a network interface card, that's in promiscuous mode, which means that it can understand, or it picks up all the data, all the frames that are going back and forth. Because our NICs will only look for our MAC address, broadcast frames, and if we're participating in a multicast, that's what our NIC driver, you will have configurations in your network settings, and your NIC driver will enforce those settings. So where our NIC driver usually looks for, specific packets or frames that are only supposed to come to our computer, a sniffer will look at all of it, will process all of them. And the sniffers are dangerous because you can actually get some sensitive data. But with VLANs, what's important to know is that a sniffer can't actually sniff all the different VLANs. If a hacker puts a sniffer on let's say a LAN that's using just Ethernet, and it's using bridges or routers, since they're all communicating, they're contending for that one line, the sniffer can actually pick up all the data. But on a VLAN, they're actual separate communications. It's logical, but they're separate networks. And when we look, we went through IDS, intrusion detection systems, in Domain 2, and we talked about a difficulty of an IDS actually in a switched environment. And the difficulty of IDS in a switched environment means that really an IDS, a network IDS, is a sniffer. It's just, it has to pick up all of the traffic. Well, if the traffic is going through individual, their own individual communication links, then a sniffer can't go across all of them. So with IDS, what we have to do is we set up, we basically set up a mirrored port which has all the data that's actually moving through. There's a copy that goes through the mirrored port, and that's where the IDS is. So sniffers are very common. They've been around for many years. The danger is that they pick up data. And a lot of them today are called protocol analyzers, because they'll take it and put it into a format that you can actually understand. That's where hackers can get your password, they can get sensitive data. And a lot of times in rootkits, we'll go through what rootkits are, but when a system is compromised, and it could have a rootkit, maybe it's just compromised, a hacker will drop a sniffer, and it's very difficult to detect. A lot of systems don't know that they're actually picking up all of this data and it's going to the hacker.